NHL team after almost 16, give or take 16 years. But as you can see, I'm still wearing a Blue Bombers t-shirt. And why am I wearing a Blue Bombers t-shirt and not dancing around, doing a little bit of, of the white man dance, so to speak? That's because instead of Phoenix, we got Atlanta. Guess where I live? Yeah. The bloody well Thrashers are pretty much just down the highway from where I'm at. Well, at least they were. And, yeah, I gotta admit, it's pretty. If you even called a victory, it's very much a hollow one. I don't even consider it a victory, really, because Atlanta might not be a hockey market per se. It's definitely not a hockey market like Winnipeg or a lot of other cities. But is it a better hockey market than Phoenix, Arizona? Of course, as Cenk Uygur would say. Of course it is. I'm sorry, but which out of the two went bankrupt? Phoenix or Atlanta? Yeah, Phoenix. Because guess what? It's located in the desert. At least in Atlanta, we had some bloody wolf hockey fans around here. Very few, but a few of them. How do I know? I've been to a few Thrashers games. I was actually, ironically, I went to one in a bloody well Winnipeg Jets jersey, like saying, "Let's bring Winnipeg back." I remember getting some jerk, saying, "Were you living in a cave? Winnipeg's gone." I bet you that dude right now is remembering that conversation, thinking I'm a total asshole. Well, you think I'd be gloating about it, but no. I'm sorry. I know this feeling. I know what Atlanta Thrasher fans are going through right now. Yeah, and probably it's doubly worse because now Atlanta's lost, 2 NHL franchises, in 30 years. Yeah. So needless to say, now don't get me wrong. I'm glad Winnipeg now has a hockey team back. I'm thrilled to pieces as I possibly can be, even though it's not one I wanted. But I'm thrilled to pieces that that's happened. That we were right all along. We were a hockey market. We could do this, and by golly, we did it. Fantastic. Yay for Winnipeg. What can I say? Freaking well, fantastic. We're now 1 and 2, and hopefully Quebec City will be getting a team back too, because they so deserve it. Yeah, we're making very good progress, and I just think, quite frankly, Atlanta is just I'm not a big fan of this city, but Atlanta's just a better city than Phoenix. Winnipeg is in a whole different league. Winnipeg's not too big, not too small, just right. I feel more at home there than I do here, which is basically another metropolis. However, the city deserves to have 4 professional franchises. It's a big 4 city. So I really hope, and hopefully it won't take long for Atlanta to get another NHL team back as it did. And if the fans here, if people here in Atlanta, Georgia for that matter, but in Atlanta, are committed enough to getting a hockey team back, they'll do it. Heck, Phoenix, which I don't think it's never happened. I don't think it's ever going to happen. I know that there are hockey fans out there, but I'm pretty sure they'd be satisfied with anything that came their way, AHL, etc. I just don't think it's an NHL market, and I definitely think that Atlanta, even though it's troubling, definitely is. We struck up a rivalry with the other franchises in the South, like with Florida, with Carolina, which seems to be doing pretty well, but quite frankly, I think they're only doing well because their team is great. If that team goes down, let's see what happens. And needless to say that, well, that All-Star game was well attended. The one in Atlanta was well attended. I know. I went to it. The All-Star game in Carolina was well attended, but that was a bit of a sham what they did, but that's a story for another video. I guess what I really wanted to do this for is that just to say that I'm not gloating. I'm very sorry, to Atlanta Thrasher fans. I never wanted this. The team I wanted the most was Phoenix or another market, or even an expansion team. I would have been perfectly happy with that. Anything but Atlanta, Unfortunately, as Ned Kelly once said, such is life, And that, all I can say about Phoenix is tick, 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 because I don't think that city's going to work out. I think they're either going to move to Kansas City, which is built an arena, and somebody's going to go in there and fill that sucker. Either it'll be the NHL or the NBA, but some kind of decent team needs to go there and do that, because they built that and they will come, Not a big fan of Kansas City, but that's just how the game goes. And really hope that Atlanta still has the Phillips Arena, still good for another 10, give or take 10, 20 years, and I definitely think there's, they'll probably play to the AHL, one of the minor leagues for a while, but eventually I really hope that somebody comes and, replaces that, and hopefully for Atlanta, the third time will be the charm. And that's pretty much all I can think of to say at the moment about the situation. And just hopefully I'm on, right now things aren't too good things are cracking for Winnipeg and great for them. Things not too good for Atlanta, but I'm very much an optimistic person, and hopefully everything will be together. The I gotta admit, if no team ever came to Winnipeg, I think, we gave it our best shot. I definitely think, and quite frankly, at the moment, except for playoffs, I don't really care about the NHL. Why? This league is, it's a joke of where it was. I mean, I became a fan of it during the early 90s, and back then it was heaving, it was kicking. Now, even though we've got Sidney Crosby and Alex Ovechkin, it's not the league what it was, because Commissioner Butthead has pretty much run it into the ground. And it seems like he just, they'll probably allow Atlanta to move back to Winnipeg. I don't think this man is really good for the league. I think the best thing the league could do is just basically to send him his bloody wallpapers and send him off and get somebody else, to fill the job and bring back the NHL to where it was. And what can I say? I'm happy that Winnipeg got it. I'm not happy that it was Atlanta. And I hope for the best. And c'est la vie. I'm going to make more videos to come, so stay tuned for those. I've got a big one I've been working on for a little while now. I've also got something to say about the NFL and other subjects, and of course I've got other news about my personal life I'd like to share with everybody. And so that's it. Alright. And if I seem a little bit off, it's actually just turned 4 o'clock in the morning. So I'm a little bit off. Anyway, cheers everybody. Bye.